What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel, Screen Print After Dark. It's your boy Sosh Rue, and we're currently at the Sosh factory. Today we got a quick unveiling. It's a Canon Pixma Pro. We got one of these in the shop. We've had it for a while, and we're probably gonna put it together, seeing how we got all this other stuff we're trying to put together. This will go under the series Start Ugly, because why wait till it's all set up, right? While we could just start ugly. Anyway, so today we got the Canon Pixma Pro. Already threw the box away, so you guys won't be seeing the technically unboxing of this thing, but we still got the tape on it, so you can see us strip it down if you'd like. But really quick, Canon Pixma Pro, the reason why we got one in the shop is because we need to print the, is it positives or is it negatives? In screen printing, you need to be printing out vellums all the time to make the stencils on your screens, such as this, right? Let's see. This is a vellum with your customer's design on it. As you can see, probably, we'll do a close up on that. It's not really coming through black, like pitch black. You need this thing to be pitch black. So when you drop it on the exposure unit over there, it can create a good stencil on your screen and wash out perfectly clear. You don't necessarily need one in the shop. There's ways to get around it. I'll show you how. But it's best to have your own setup in shop so you can kind of print them out whenever you want. Save a little bit of money as far as inks and sizes and all that other crap. So we'll just show you today how to put this together. We're actually going to convert it from the original setup to an all black setup. So stick around for that. Make sure you guys follow, like, and subscribe. Let's see, is that it? Why am I back here? Oh, I gotta plug this thing in. Pretty smart if I do that first. So yeah, stick with us. Let's do this. Let's do it together. Because this manual, I don't like to read manuals. Manuals are for chumps. We're not chumps, we're chimps. Sounds like it's doing something. Probably gotta install that printhead in a little bit. Now it's time to install the printhead. Go ahead and lift that lever there like that. Take out your printhead. Pop this orange piece off. Don't touch that. Very important. Keep it clean. And that should fall just like that. Click the lever just like that, and we should be able to install the inks for this thing. So let's go ahead and do that at the same time. I may have these little letters and numbers that coordinate with, actually just letters that coordinate with the letters in the printer. So you shouldn't really get them too confused. Even though it does look a little intimidating, but you'll be all right. And don't forget to pop off these orange pieces. All right, so we got them all lit up, all in order, the way that they're supposed to be. Like I said, we are turning this into an all black unit, which I got refillable cartridges from Ink Owl. If you're looking to get these, and then the Dmax all black ink to go into them. But if you want to go ahead and check that out, like I said, I'll probably put a link in the description. Actually, I didn't say that, but I'm saying it now. I'm new to this thing. Like I said, we're starting ugly. Probably gonna make some t-shirts, merchandise. But nah, guys, make sure you guys follow, like, and subscribe. That would help a lot, help me pay for all this stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just print a few samples, some tests with this, let the computer get set up with it, and then we'll go ahead and swap the ink, because we're mostly gonna be using this for all black. Actually, we're only gonna be using this for all black. So let's go ahead and get this started, set up, and follow along. All right, guys, I went ahead and changed the view for you so you can see a little bit, and I also cleaned up, but the printer has accepted the ink cartridges. They in there, and this thing is blinking like the day before Christmas. We're supposed to open up the paper trays. Now this thing actually has two paper trays, one in the back here, and one here. So we're gonna go ahead and just open this up along with that. Probably grab some paper in a second. This thing is fully extended, that's crazy. And let's go ahead and push some buttons. How about that power button? Yeah, let's do that. Seems like it's doing something. Do we turn it off? Hope we can turn it off. Turn it back on. We got ink, man. Let's print. Let's go get a piece of paper. So we went ahead and threw some vellum in there. It's probably why that light was blinking. It's a paper feeder blinking to let me know that ain't no paper in there clearly. But is that catching? It should be. So it should just be doing its thing. Now it actually does say that it's gonna take a couple minutes for it to register everything. Now once it does hit like a solid white on that power light, you're probably gonna wanna hit that, wait 2 minutes, and if you already done that and it's still not printing, you can hold that down as that power button blinks 4 times, and then it should actually print. But as you can see, it's a solid white right now. So let's see if it's gonna do anything. If not, we'll go into the manual troubleshoot. Like I said, we're gonna hold the paper feeder thing down, and then the power button is gonna blink 4 times, and then it should actually start printing some test prints for us. Let's see. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna take a minute. It's been like 3 minutes so far. I know I'm impatient only because I'm ready to get this thing up and running, but yeah, this setup is gonna have to move a little bit quicker for me. But on the other hand, you're probably only gonna have to do this once. So as far as the CD and whatever else that came in this pack, apparently this thing has a CD tray if you want to print on CDs. It's right here, I think. But as far as the disc, I have a Mac, so I don't have a disc slot. So I'm going to be installing the Canon drivers and all the software from the Canon site, so you guys can just follow me onto the computer in just a moment. But it printed out the registration. I'm pretty sure this was on paper, it'd be a little bit better, and it's supposed to go from dark to light. So this looks pretty good. And then we're probably gonna load a piece of paper in there this time, see if it looks a little bit different. Set it up on the computer and then swap the inks out like I mentioned, and turn this baby to an all black. Oh wait, just want to make sure it was touching the sensors there. Now let's see what happens. Oh, automatically detects the paper, and looks like it's gonna go ahead and print some more setup and registration. But yeah, guys, this is vellum, a little transparent paper. It's what we use to make the stencils, if that makes any sense. It's you print your design on here. Even if your design was going to be a 2-color design, you would print it out on vellum in pitch black, or as black as you can make it, and use this to burn the screens, which we'll probably cover in another video. But as of right now, in screen printing, you're going to want all black on your vellums. So if you got a Canon to do that for us, hopefully. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Probably gonna have to push that button again. Don't want to, but let's do it. All right, guys, so this is what you want. You're gonna want a pattern that's kind of scattered, and then you're gonna want a pattern that's pretty full. and printed that shows you kind of the registration of it. I think this is the registration, and this just shows you that it works. Anyway, not here for that, here for that. So looks like it's up and running, everything is good. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the computer. That is a bright line train out there if you can hear it. The Canon is working. It printed out its test and registration sheets, and I also had it print out an in-store quote for me just to make sure it was printing out color and all that good stuff. But now what we're going to want to do is take out the ink cartridges that came with it and convert it to the Dmax all black ink setup that I want for it. Like I said, I got the blank cartridges from Ink Owl. You can just select the printer that you have and they'll go ahead and send you the right cartridges, but you actually only have 10 minutes to do this. Pop them all out and insert the cartridges. So I'm gonna get the ink all set up, fill the cartridges, have them sitting here, and then pop them off. So you can watch me do that real quick, but yeah, you have 10 minutes, just a heads up. So you're gonna wanna be quick, and you don't wanna pop them off, fill these, and then pop them in, because you're not gonna be that quick, trust me. And they say you're gonna want to fill it up to 11 milliliters of ink. Should I be using the gloves on this, or let's use the gloves? They came with it. Like I said, I'm also pairing this Canon setup with the Accurip Emerald right now they have out, so hopefully I could start printing some good halftone dots as well and all that good stuff. Remove the cartridge plug. Give it a good shake. Remember that Gerber baby? When you was opening that thing, boy, pop! No, I'm joking. Hopefully this thing don't splash all over. Oh, cool. Okay, it looks like it's in there. Probably gonna swap this glove out. Got a little ink on there, and I don't want the ink to transfer everywhere. All right, let's get this drug thing going on. How we do this? It's my first time for everything, you know, so it's okay. I think that goes into there. You don't want to get any air in that, because that can kill your veins. I mean, the printer, I think, I'm not sure. Don't question. Don't mark that down. 11 milliliters. Let's do this. Pop. Damn, that's crazy. You're gonna want to get it into there. Thought there was another hole in there, but there's clearly not. Looks like you could just fill it straight into that hole. Let's do this on a level. Be slow. Put the cap back in. And we're just going to do that as many times as we got these. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more times. Well, 8 total, so 7 more times. Let's do it. Alright. I probably should put a cap on this and secure it somewhere, but for now, I'll let that sit right there. So we're gonna pull that lid top back and the cartridge is gonna slide out. And we're just gonna replace the cartridges, that's all. with the corresponding letter that goes with it. So first we got M. Take off the orange piece here on the bottom. They have these little things here to help you pop out the ink cartridges once they're in, but this one seems to be broken. So I actually ordered 2 ink owl sets just to have one on standby because of shortages and stuff, but looks like it came in handy because apparently one of these are broken, which is the gray, and I have one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this real quick. Thankfully I didn't put this all away yet. I still got 10 minutes on the clock. But yeah, good thing I had another set. And I didn't really plan for that, but knowing my luck, shit happens. We're gonna get that in there like that. Push that button there like that. And I didn't break it because I don't actually see one around here. And I'm trying to be very careful how I take these off. But as you can see, one came broke, ink owl. And I'm not sponsored by anybody, clearly, because they probably would have sent me a working pack, so I don't talk shit. let it do its thing this time. Hopefully it comes out clean, because this ain't clean at all. I mean, it looks like it tried. I can see Accurip test print, and the little variations of halftone dots, but I don't think, maybe I printed it on the wrong side. I think that button was just letting it know it was out of paper. But yeah, we'll see. We got all day. We're gonna test this out. Let's see. I also think too is because I just swapped out the ink cartridges, so it's probably a little muddy in there. The halftone dots also, it looks like it's coming out pretty clean, but I just wanted to explain real quick halftone dots. So in your design, for instance, in this Duncan yo-yo design, it's pretty dusty and in my favorite color, orange. But in the design, you have some of the colors that are solid, and then you have some of the colors that are like half-toned. It just plays a part in the effect of the design. In some situations, I don't really have anything to kind of show you, but here, these are halftones if you don't already know, and this would be, you know, a solid color. But this looks pretty good. I'm happy with this over this. But yeah, hopefully with this we can get darker positives and we can start printing out halftone dots, because our method of doing it before, we weren't really able to do that, which was just going over to Kinko's and using their printer, scaling the image to a larger size and then printing it out in all black instead of color. Of course, separating the colors, but yeah, now that we have complete control, we're able to print darker images, and we're able to size them up and also nest different images, saving us, you know, time and money. Also having it in-house, so I don't have to go drive over there to FedEx, definitely saving me some time. So I want to see if it prints out like this on a vellum instead of that. So let's check that out one more time on a print test, and if that looks good, we're just gonna wrap the video up with that. Like I said, they have, like I showed you, they have the training videos over on the Freehand website, so go ahead and check those out, and that'll be it. So let's go ahead and load up another sheet, let's check it out, another print test, and let's see how it looks. Guys, before you click off this video, I actually figured out the reason why the prints were coming out too hot. As you can see, blurry, nearly washed out on the vellum, and perfect prints on the printer paper. Reason being is that right there, laser printer film. This isn't a laser printer, guys. This is an inkjet printer, not a laser printer. The reason why I was using laser printer is because we were also making copies at FedEx Kinko's, like I mentioned. So I reached out to the guys at Freehand, the guys who sold the Dmax black ink, and they actually had inkjet printer film. So we're gonna be testing that out right now. Let's do it. just keep our fingers crossed. But looking like it's a good. That is a good print there. I mean, aside from some leakage, but it's a good print. And like I said, guys, that's the only thing that you'll need is inkjet printing paper, not laser printing paper. We're gonna go handheld real quick. As you can see, the printing paper came out perfect. The laser, not so good, and the inkjet, perfect. Brought to you by solutionsforscreenprinting.com. Nah, I'm not sponsored, guys, but I'm glad that this is working. I got the right paper, the printer's working and all set up. I'll now be able to start using that X Factor back there. You want to check it out? Box these, but yeah, this thing is ready for use. So let's get it all up and running. Save that for another video. I'll also show you guys how we were making the vellums before over at Kinko's when I shoot this video. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. We got a lot to do this year, a lot. So stay focused and keep up. Let's go.